Boy, 2020, the hits just keep coming. David Prowse passed away, I guess, on Saturday, and it just sucks in general. It would have been nice if Lucasfilm and George and all that would have made amends on the whole thing that they went through. Sean Connery passed away. It's just 2020 with COVID and everything. It sucks. Movies are, streaming and nothing in cinemas, and the states that do have, my state doesn't have any cinemas open. And if they do, I haven't seen any in my neck of the woods. And it's just a bummer because, like, for me, I love going to the cinema, and it's really a drag that I can't see stuff on the big screen. I absolutely loathe watching a feature film on my TV at home, even though I've got a nice TV at home. There's something to be said for the experience of watching stuff on the big screen. Back in the 90s, I used to work for Carmike Cinemas as a manager, 3 separate theaters over a 6-year period, and I saw everything. Every movie you could possibly imagine, I saw it. Even if it was sucked, I watched it. And I've been that way my whole life. So even when I work in the film industry, if I'm working, like I'm now on a TV show doing about 80 hours a week, you finish up and, like, on the weekend or, in between the shows filming, I may have a month off before I get on my next gig. And I will go to the cinema and I will watch matinee after matinee after matinee. I just boom, 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 boom. Sometimes I'm in three times, 4 times a week, catching up on all the stuff that's in the theater, because I love the experience of being in a theater with Atmos sound or THX sound, or, this digital projection now is so crystal clear and beautiful with the new technologies. And there's just something about seeing stuff on the big screen. So I've been kind of like, blah, because, once again, everything was kicked over into next year. And then Wonder Woman is going to be limited in theaters, but I don't even think the theaters in my state are going to be open to allow people to go see it. You have to subscribe to HBO Max. And, like, I've got Hulu. The wife and I have Hulu. We have Disney Plus because we have a baby girl. So I get my Star Wars fix, thank God. We have Netflix. We have Apple TV, but I think that's about to expire because that was like a free offer. The more I subscribe to channels, especially the channels, like, they're all wanting you to pay the full year up front because they know people will binge watch something for 1 month at $9.99 and then stop, and they'll still see all the shows that are out there. So they're trying to prevent that by making you pay for the whole year. If I keep paying for every streaming service, I haven't watched any of a lot of the Star Trek stuff because I don't have the CBS All Access. The more you start spending money on all this stuff, then you might as well have a cable package with everything, because although they don't offer Disney Plus, I don't think, as a cable package, I think it's just a streaming service. It's like I'll be back up to $185 or $200 cable bill. It sucks, man. And now I'm just ranting. But I'm in a tough spot because, I don't get excited anymore when a movie is going to come out because it's going to be on TV, or I'll only be able to stream it and I can't watch it on the big screen. So I'm trying to get hyped and stay hyped for things. And although I want to see the Snyder cut and all that, if I wait until the Snyder cut comes out, then subscribe, then I can watch Wonder Woman and all that. I just might miss it on its first run and not see it. So by the time I see it, everyone will have their reviews out and do their things, but I probably won't. And that's okay with me. I'm drinking apple juice, by the way, if anyone has any questions. And so, yeah, man. And, I just did a video earlier today, and it was copyright blocked. Not even, it was like a reaction video. Not even like, hey, copyright claim. It was blocked. They blocked it. And I'm just got discouraged. I'm like, man, in that video, it already had 9 million views. So it's like, what am I doing that I'm not pulling away? I don't make money off this channel. I think in the almost 3 years I've been doing the channel, I've made like $250. And a lot of my videos I don't monetize on because they get copyright claimed. So why monetize on something for someone else to claim it and get all that revenue? It's like, it makes no sense. So a lot of my stuff I don't monetize on when I do a reaction or something too, so I don't cause a rift there. And yeah, but I know this is like a rambling video, but there's a lot of, I get excited about The Mandalorian. I knock out a Mandalorian video, and that's about it these days. I mean, for me, there's just not a lot out there to cover and to talk about. So are you guys getting into these little ruts too, where like you want to talk about something or do something, and then all of a sudden, like, you get this creative, like, blah, where you're just kind of like, stuck in a rut. Again, I'm missing seeing stuff on the big screen. I think the last movie I saw in the theater was Bad Boys for Life back in February. And that's it, man. Since the virus has hit, I haven't been back to the cinema, and it sucks, man. It absolutely blows. And it is what it is. I mean, I realize, and then even when the vaccine starts going out, nationwide, it may take 18 months before people are vaccinated through and have herd immunity through vaccination. And so, even if things start to go into the theater next summer, if only first responders and medical staff are going to get the vaccine first, they're trying to launch everything in April or May next year. I don't think people are going to go to the cinema then either. And that sucks. So anyway, I'm just throwing out this video just to put it out there in the lexicon, and see what other people are going through, especially, everyone has their niche. I follow a lot of YouTubers, and they all have their niche, and that's fine. I follow Star Wars Theory. There's a lot of channels that I watch and enjoy, and I don't want to become their niches or try to grow to their scale because they're full-time YouTubers. And this is just a hobby for me. I just have fun, dialoguing with people and talking about movies and reacting to things, and I just have a good time with my channel. And so, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people that already have their niche and they're doing a great job at it. So I just enjoy watching their content. I don't even want to compete. That's like nothing I'm trying to do. So yeah, man, it's just, it's frustrating because I want to talk about movies, but I want to see things on the big screen, and just kind of tired of watching stuff on TV and streaming stuff. Anyone else in a rut? Anyone else getting bummed that they can't go back to the cinema? Tell me what your thoughts are, man. And let me know, if there's any kind of content specifically, or things that you might want me to talk about. I can't really talk about the TV show that I'm working on because I signed an NDA. So I can't give out any of that kind of information. And a lot of the movies and projects I work on, I actually talk about them later, like a year or so after they've come out, because of the NDAs. I'd never get hired again on a show if I'm out there, just throwing out spoilers and stuff like that on shows and movies that I work on. Or, you have to be careful about the behind the scenes stuff you talk about because, there are certain things, certain movie secrets they want out and certain movie secrets they don't want out. So you got to pick and choose. And plus, a lot of the production companies, they have their electronic press kit, EPK footage, stuff for their Blu-ray bonus features. So you don't want to talk about things that maybe they want to wait for the DVD release. So that's why you sign an NDA, so that you don't talk about anything to give them the maximum amount of leverage in monetizing on all the different revenue streams, whether it be streaming or cinema or DVD, Blu-ray release, bonus features, those kind of things. You have to let them do that because they're your boss, and you want to make them happy and let them do that. Why would I piss anybody off like that? And so, yeah. Anyway, it's just been one of these days, and I think we're all having just one of these days. And I think like David Prowse passing away, it was just like, I thought about doing a video on David Prowse, and I was like, nah, man, I'm not going to do that. And, I was trying to do some coverage on the Mike Tyson thing, and that was my video that got copyright claimed and blocked from being on YouTube. I couldn't even talk about the Mike Tyson thing and with clips and stuff like that without getting the hammer thrown down. So, I get it, man. I get it. It's just one of those things. Yeah, now I'm just rambling. All right. That's it for today. That's what I'm feeling. What do you guys think? How many other people out there are missing the cinema like me? Let's talk about it in the comment section. Maybe we can all bond together, find a way to get through it, get spiritually like ready to go and look towards the future. We'll see you on the next one.